What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into another episode of Vitamin P. Today, we are going to discuss a new segment called Move the Needle Mondays. So what this is going to be every week on Monday, we are going to have a little habit for you to kick off for the week. So it's just a mini challenge, keep you guys accountable. As you know, that's my favorite word. I love accountability. So every Monday, we'll have a little thing for you to do on a daily basis. Some weeks will be easy, some weeks will be hard, but the whole idea is to move the needle forward a little bit every single day in a positive direction. So this first podcast, I want to take the opportunity to describe what moving the needle actually means and what it is. So quick backstory, I have a very good friend and longtime client, my longest client I've ever worked with. He recommended that I talk about this topic specifically because I use the phrase move the needle a ton, multiple times a day. And he thought it would be a good idea to share what that means and why I use that as often as I do. And I agreed 100%. It's super powerful. That's why I use it all the time. So moving the needle, all that means is you're going in a positive direction a little bit every day. And it's really easy to go and work really hard when you're seeing the results instantly. So if I put work in on Monday, I see the feedback from that work on Monday. That's really easy. And you could keep that up for a very long time, but it's also not realistic at all. Where most of us fall off, whether that's professionally, physically, mentally, with any challenge, is when we stop seeing those results instantly, we tend to not put as much in, or it starts to get frustrating that we're not seeing the same results. So obviously for me, fitness is my passion. I'm tuned into that on a daily basis. It's what I do for work. So I see that with clients and myself often. It's in the very beginning. Well, actually, we'll tell a story. So I have a client come in. It's their first day. They haven't worked out since high school. It's a 45-year-old male. He comes in. The first 2 weeks are very difficult training-wise. He's sore every day. Some workouts he struggles through, but he's surviving. He's putting the work in. He's listening to his coaches. After those first 2 weeks of that little bit of discomfort of starting that new program, he starts to see results. Weight starts coming off. Body fat starts coming off. He starts to see more muscle and definition. He feels better. His energy levels are higher. Everything is positive, and it's directly attributed to his diet changes and his new physical output that he's doing. So fast forward 2 years, same work being put in, same diet, those results that were happening what seemed like every single day stop. And now the work is a little bit harder because we've progressed through getting stronger and improving our endurance. So getting 1% better is increasingly more difficult. So the frustration starts to set in. So this guy starts to sniff around other programs and diets, and he goes from keto to paleo to vegan to whatever is on his newsfeed the next day, and results really stop, right? He sees his body composition start to go up and down, his performance starts to dip, and it's really simple. We all go through this. It's the law of diminishing returns. There's a lack of faith in the protocol that's happening. So where person number 2, same scenario, same age, same gender, so we'll go 40-year-old male, comes in, gets the results, understands that there is going to be a plateau, understands that we just have to move the needle a little bit better a little bit more every single day. So meaning move the needle a little bit in the right direction every day means I'm going to do at least one thing that's going to positively impact my goal today. That person breaks through those plateaus. Although the gains weren't as great as they were the first 2 years, if you look at where they started in the year to where they finished, they'll still be better. To where if you guys disclaimer, if you're not on the YouTube, jump over there at some point and check it out. I'm just going to draw with my finger, but you're going to see, okay, the keto diet worked really well for me, but then it stopped. So then I tried this and I had a regression, and then I tried this and it worked, and then back down. And then if you draw where you started the year to where you finished the year, you're going to be in the same spot. So 2 gentlemen, same starting point. One they both worked really hard for their first 2 years, seeing results where it was easy to stay motivated because they were seeing those results. One got distracted by every shiny object they saw, ended up wasting a year experimenting with new stuff. Gentleman number 2 stayed the course, kept reassessing, making sure he's doing what's right, a little bit better every single day, and he was 90% better than gentleman number 1 after that 3rd year. So pretty simple story, and these aren't pertaining to two guys at the gym specifically because it happens so often. You see it all the time where that burnout happens. Sometimes it's at 2 weeks, sometimes 2 months, sometimes 2 years. So long story short, Move the Needle Monday. It's here to stay. Every Monday, we're going to give you a little tip to get a little bit better every single day and fight through those plateaus. Again, whether this is physically, professionally, spiritually, mentally, involving your family, friends, all that good stuff. So Move the Needle Monday. I look forward to next week, and stay up. Peace.